Why? Why?
Why isn't my expectation me?
Strapped in with vulnerability.
Dressed against self-doubt.
It looks as if when my looks don't reflect you,
No one, including me,
Will say beautiful.
Why can't I keep the look loose?
I wanted to write this piece about body image because it's something that affects all girls in different ways. There's this one acceptable way that you're supposed to look, and anyone who doesn't look like that is not acceptable.
beauty isn't something you can tangibly represent in one image or something you can sell. It's not one person or one type of person or one race. Growing up as a woman in society and as a person in society, you're basically constantly bombarded with over-sexualized images of women who look a certain way that's unattainable for most people. It makes you feel ashamed of yourself.
Like looking through Instagram, like I always feel like, oh, am I not pretty enough? Am I not skinny enough? I'll see girls who are like skinny and like they get so much attention about it. I'm just like, I need to stop worrying about this. Like, that's not who I am. Worry about who I am.
Growing up, I had been living in the mindset that it is better to be white. Like as a 4-year-old, I actually remember saying to my mom one day, you know, Ma, I'm not really feeling my black skin anymore. Like, I don't want to be black. And like, that's such, I guess of course I didn't like realize how significant that was at the time, but like now, it's like, I was basically like denying myself. And of course, like I've grown to love myself, you know. I'm really great friends with myself, but there's still that idea that's been enforced in the society that like being African American and like having curly hair and curves is not as beautiful.
Every time I look back, you were looking without seeing the me that is me.
Even as I turn the corner, you are defining me. Whatever I am wearing, I am also wearing you.
Let me have that thing. Let me have me.
Let's keep the look loose. I don't know, it took me a very, very long time as a woman to sort of feel more comfortable in my body, and even now I don't feel totally comfortable. It's not as bad as it was when I was 16, but you know, it's still there. You know, I'm half Indian. I have a Southern Indian body. It doesn't really conform to what the Western standards of body are supposed to be. And so I've always struggled with accepting what I look like. For me, writing this piece was sort of to put this empowering language out there for the girls and give them some agency. That's why the piece has all of the body percussion in it, to get them, to put them in their bodies and give them a little more power.
When did I part ways with myself? That's so, it's so true in my own personal, like, scenario situation. Like my hair, as an example, it's such a huge part of who I am. I have very, very curly hair because I'm half Puerto Rican, half Haitian, so my hair's big. But I've been wearing it up in this bun since the 4th grade because I was always very self-conscious or embarrassed that, you know, people who didn't have hair like mine would question it or wouldn't think it was pretty.
Let me see your bun.
Bun? Mm-hmm. I've gotten really good. It's not one of those foam donut things. I just twist it and then yeah.
I want to ask you to sit up in your chair, to close your eyes, and if it feels wrong, we won't do it, but I want to see what happens if you say those lyrics and you take your hair out of your bun. Just breathe. Mm-hmm.
Oh my God.
Just breathe. Just breathe. I'm right here. Just breathe.
But like,
just breathe.
Saying the lyrics?
Mm-hmm.
Why? Why? I don't feel comfortable.
Okay.
And that's a real shame that I don't feel comfortable enough to just take my hair out of the elastic. And like that will be the goal, to be able to just walk out of my house with my, you know? But unfortunately, I'm not there yet. I will get there eventually. I don't think I'm there yet.
I am really inspired by the singers because it just makes me teary. I so want them to, I don't know, to find that agency and the power within themselves, and for it not to take them 20 years like it took me or other people that I know. Yeah.
Being me can't mean I'm running away from a world of magnificence.
When magnificence is named for me,
Shake out your stare. Keep your eyes soft.
who I am is who to see, so keep your look loose.
To love what is born, not made. To be in my body as me.
I want to finally uncover my face and see
That the sweetness of me is the sweetness of you, keeping the look loose.
The most important thing is for you to come in and speak whatever your truth is.